Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Fact. Elected officials, special assistants to the governor, and legislative employees don't have to resign when they run for public office. That's why it's perfectly legit for candidates like Julius Cesar Santos and Tello Taitigui, who were reassigned to Adelup and reclassified to staff assistants so they wouldn't have to lose their jobs while running for office. But what about Amanda Bloss? She's running for a seat in the 35th Guam legislature, and she's listed on the governor's staffing pattern as an executive director of the Commission on Decolonization. She also identified herself as holding that position when she filed her financial disclosure reports at the Guam Election Commission. After our first story aired questioning whether she should resign, a complaint was filed with the Civil Service Commission. KUAM spoke with the former CSC executive director Eloy Hera, who's familiar with the Mini Hatch Act.
Of course, the personnel action, the GG1 is where I would have, based myself on is what was she really hired for or as? What was she hired as?
Fact check. So what do personnel action forms state? Just today, KUAM received a response to our FOIA to the Department of Administration. And in black and white, it clearly states, on April 27, 2017, Bloss resigned from her $45,000 position as a staff assistant at the Office of the Governor. 6 days later, on May 3rd, she was hired as the executive director at the Office of the Governor, getting paid $82,000 a year.
So now Amanda and the governor would have to kind of sit down and choose really what would be her. And of course, if I was Amanda, okay, and I wouldn't put the governor in that position. If there's really a public opinion, I would resign from that position.
According to Executive Director Pete Calvo, the process has begun. Both parties have been notified that the complaint was accepted. The next step is for CSC staff to meet with them individually to discuss the matter. After the assessment phase, a report will be generated and presented to the board, who will then determine whether they will move forward with an investigation.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.